talking to female bosses who found success by having the courage to follow their heart and their true calling. Our next guest, Allie Webb, thought she wanted to be a lawyer, but after taking advice from her father to follow her heart and her passion, everything changed. She instead became a phenomenal interior designer. That's what she always wanted to be. And in 2010, she launched her own design studio. It's called Allie Webb Interiors, where she leads a team of 10 women who are transforming their clients' houses into some beautiful homes. Now in House of Allie, a new docuseries streaming on Hulu, Allie's pulling back the curtain to reveal the decor and difficulties behind the multi-million-dollar renovations, which put her on the map. Take a look.
My name is Allie Webb. I'm a designer, a mom, and I'm kind of known for having an opinion or two.
This is sophisticated and this is not.
I started my design firm in my basement 13 years ago, and now my team is responsible for designing the most exclusive homes in North America. I have handpicked every woman that works with me, and we are all completely obsessed with each other. But at the end of the day, this design empire rests on my shoulders.
It's a good time.
My designs, my way.
That's right, Dan Family, her first visit to the show. Please welcome Allie Webb. Come on out, Allie. Welcome. Oh my God. Welcome. Oh, you look amazing. You look amazing. Thank you for coming. Have a seat. Thanks. I have to tell you, first of all, welcome to the Tam fam.
Thank you.
I'm up one night and I started to I need something to watch. You know, you feel like you've run out of things. And then I saw the open of your show.
Okay.
And when you said my way,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let me watch what my way is.
Right.
I love that from the jump of the open of that show, it says, I'm the boss and I'm gonna take the hits, I'm gonna take the praise, I'm gonna take it all because this is my dream.
Yeah.
Inspired though by your late father.
Yes, definitely. I think we all go through a period where we're trying to figure out what we want to do in life. You know, when you're young and you sort of think, what should I be doing? What does society expect me to do? And my father at the time said, what would you do if you weren't scared? If you took fear of failure, a fear of not being good enough, just all of the fears that we put on ourselves, because we're also hard on ourselves all the time, and you eliminated that, what would you want to do? And this is what I wanted to do.
You're gonna make me cry.
Right?
Because that's, I mean, those are beautiful words with great intention, but it's not easy, especially as a woman. And then you decide, I'm going to not only create this business, I want to bring other women of all backgrounds to my team.
Correct.
And work in an industry where most of the contractors I see you interact with are men.
Yes. I think that, you know, one of the things, I mean, I've reached a certain level of success and still I'm having to justify that I know what I'm doing.
Give me an example. I see on the show, but give me a recent example.
You know, I think that there's lots of people who respect me and are wonderful, so I don't want to pigeonhole every man into this. But, you know, that the assumption is that I just pick pretty things, that I'm fluffy, that what we do isn't important. And one of my favorite things to do is when I'm on a phone call with a man who's like screaming about something and I say, you sound really emotional right now. do you want to just take a minute and we can talk after? And they hate that. And it's like one of my favorite things to do.
A big part of your success, you say, as a designer is making the decisions, one decision after another. Here's another clip from the show.
This could be the ottomans too. If we did a custom, they'd be beautiful. Yep. I don't even mind this. Pillows. This feels juvenile to me. This is sophisticated and this is not. True. This looks like big box store little girl pillow. If you're 5, it's cool, but not for this. I love this for the chair. I want to push for that.
I want to push for that. I love that because there's a thing in my office someone gave me. It says, I'm not bossy, but I'm the boss.
Oh, I have that mug.
You have that mug?
I drink out of it every morning.
So what's the difference in not being bossy and being the boss?
So
this show is all about bosses.
Totally, and I think about this all the time, because growing up, I was always called bossy.
I think girls who are outspoken are generally called bossy.
Girls.
That's 100%.
Because it's very rare that boys are called bossy. And I actually hate that word. I mean, like, yes, I'm authoritative.
You're authoritative, which is what men are called typically when they're bossy. I'll tell you this story. Many, many years ago, I was in local news, and the great Patti LaBelle, who's become a friend, was on, and she could see what was written for me to say about her, and it said, the always sassy, and as I was about to say, she stopped me and said, don't you read that?
Right.
And I was so happy we're on tape TV. I was like, and you better take that out.
I'm like, where's the screen? Right? What are you saying about me?
No,
so
it's like sassy, bossy, these things that we get, that people put on a woman who is decisive, authoritative, certain, going with her gut.
Absolutely. I have to make so many decisions every single day. You know, whether professionally, I have 3 children as well. So, like, constantly, my life is Allie, 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 mom, 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 mom.
And you talk about your family to that point. Your ex, along with your husband, are all a part of the tribe that raises your 3 children.
Correct.
There was an Instagram post, and you talked about the work that it takes to keep this blended family. It said, it wasn't easy, it wasn't lucky, it wasn't pain-free, it wasn't without effort, and it definitely wasn't always comfortable. It was a choice, and above all else, a commitment to our beautiful, wonderful, amazing children.
Yes.
So that same decisiveness in your work world, you try to bring to your blended family life, which is, I champion you 2 ex-husband and a husband, all on the same picture, smiling. You're doing something right.
We all live on the same street.
You live on the same street?
We live on the same street, which is wild.
That is impressive.
I know. I know. And you know what? I think everything I do in my life, I try and lead with my heart first. And if you really do lead with your heart, my children deserve a family.
I love
and
that.
it looks different than other people's families, but they deserve one.
I
so they
knew
have
I was gonna fall in love with you even more after seeing the show. Coming up, some of Allie's best tricks and tips to elevate rooms in our house. We get all-star interior design advice from Allie. I can't wait. We'll be right back.
I need to, like, DCF.
DCF stands for declutter, clean, and floral. When you're feeling stressed, when you're feeling overwhelmed with life, all you have to do is DCF. And I promise you, if you take one space and do it, you will feel better.
Love it. Welcome back. That was a clip from the new design series, House of Allie. Allie is back with us. DCF.
DCF. It's like, you know when, like, life feels too big?
Yes.
And you just don't know what to do? Literally, clean out a space, declutter it, okay? Clean it, and add a floral.
Add a floral.
And it might not fix the world's problems, but it will make you feel a lot better in that moment.
So you did something special for us. Normally, so back behind the scenes, I'll tell you, our set is really, really quiet in decor because we want the guests to be the focus and my fashion, full disclosure.
Sure.
So when we put this set together, we said, okay, we want just a really quiet set. But you came in and you shook things up with what you added in the commercial break. Tell me about what you added to our coffee table.
So when we're doing a coffee table, I think people get really intimidated. They don't know what to put. Most of these things you probably have in your house. So,
a candle.
Yeah.
A vase.
I do 3s.
You do 3s.
So it's like a set. These are 3 different things. So we have number 1, our biggest thing typically is our vase.
Okay.
And this is where we can add color and like flair with
Floral.
florals. Yeah. So you can change this up. And I would always say stick with 1 color.
Okay.
It's just safer. I love a coffee table book stack. I think, can I kneel on your set? Like, can I get right down here and talk about it? So this is a great way to do books. Always put something on top. People will put coffee table books out. They don't realize why it doesn't feel finished.
Okay.
If you want to switch things up,
you can just rotate your books.
You can rotate your books.
It's like, cheaper than changing your furniture.
Right? Well, we don't change our furniture. We invest in our furniture. That's what stays. But you can see, even just adding up this pop of pink changes the whole vibe here.
I love that.
So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. We'll take that with us.
Just keep it in 3s.
Tell me about the sofa.
I love putting a throw blanket on. First of all, it's so nice to get like cozy with the blanket. If you throw it on, one thing I like to do, I off-center it a little bit, but I cover the seam of the sofa.
Oh.
So it actually looks like it's one, I know, I love that. Everyone's like, oh. It actually looks like it's one big sofa now, right?
I like that.
And then I think you can change up pillows and things like this. So one thing, this gives me anxiety when people put their pillows like this. Please don't ever do this, okay? We want to go down, and we want a quick little karate chop.
In the middle. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we have a few questions from the Tam fam. Jerica has a question. Let's play it.
I'm Jerica Cook, and I just had a quick question for you guys. I have a lot of great photos, but I'm lost on how to display them. What's the best way to create a great gallery wall on a budget?
That is a great question.
Yeah, and hallways are great for a gallery wall. This is our office, and we have like a family wall in our office. So we printed all the photos in black and white. These are actually big box store frames.
So these are all from just a regular big box store?
These are like 10 bucks a pop, kind of frames.
And you do black and white combo here, black and white pictures.
It'll
so how do you know
always
the
look
symmetry?
elevated. So there's 2 ways you can do it. Number 1, you do them all the same size. You go 5 and 5, easy. I hang them myself. It's 1 nail. You know that sticky tack stuff you can buy? Just put them on the corners so that your frames don't flip, right, when you're walking by. Or if you want to get really creative, either lay them on the floor first, and you can play with how they look.
Oh.
Or there's a lot of programs now that you can actually draw things out with sizes that are and I'm not very good on computers. And I can even do this.
You can do it. All right, up
Okay?
next, a question from Anthony. Let's play it.
Hi, Tamron and Allie. My name is Anthony from New York City. My question for you is, how can I change my sad and depressing bedroom into something that's more welcoming and luxurious? I could really use your advice. Thanks for taking my question.
Thank you, Anthony, for sharing that, because he's so vibrant. His outfit was so cute. What is he gonna do?
People they don't know what to do, so they do nothing. Right? I am very crazy with how to make a bed, okay? And
Okay, so where do we start?
You get rid of everything you see here. This is where you start.
But he can't get rid of everything.
Okay, let's buy a duvet.
Okay.
Okay? And a duvet cover.
Okay.
Because that's gonna give you cozy and comfy. Guys, our beds are so important. It's where we start the day, we end the day. Like, what's more yummy and delicious than your bed?
So get rid of his top bedding.
Get rid of the top bedding.
I mean, listen.
Okay.
I have to stick up for my friend Anthony. I've never met Anthony in my life, but I don't think Anthony will be able to turn his bedroom into your bedroom overnight.
He can. Here's something.
He can turn his bedroom to that.
First of all, white sheets are always great. And if you have animals that sleep with you, I do, we put a blanket on the foot. When we're making our beds, take the duvet and fold it down. It's almost halfway. It's gonna feel really weird to you when you're doing it, but people do these little tiny folds. No. Halfway.
So white sheet, white duvet, fold the duvet halfway down.
Okay. When we have a king size bed, we do 3 pillows. They're called Euros. They're about 26 inches.
3 pillows of a king.
And then we can do 2 little ones in front. Bada bing, bada boom, you got a beautiful
So he had like a full size. So what do we do?
You can do 2. 2 pillows. 2 in 1.
All right, Anthony, white sheets. No, the price doesn't matter, whatever your comfort zone is.
No, there's big box store great white sheets
white
out
duvet.
there. Yeah.
2 pillows.
And let's fold his blanket that he has there now at the end of his bed. We can still make use of it, okay?
Okay, Anthony.
We can still. Anthony, I need to come over.
Luck.
I'm gonna leave here and I'm coming to your house.
We're gonna come and rescue you,
We're
Anthony.
coming together, Anthony.
I love that. Okay, so small changes, but sincerely, I was scrolling through one day, stumbled across your show, fell in love, and you're everything that I thought you would be. You're fantastic, Allie. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out House of Allie.